Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Noire, continuing on from where we left off. We just saw Candy get killed, so that's something. Actually, I still think
32 caliber. One shot fired.
I want to compare where we are now to where it was last time. In this playthrough. This is what, episode 23? Right? Yeah, 23. So where were we at episode 23 last time? We were at
the Egyptian
so we are a bit ahead of that. Yeah, we were on part 28 by this point last time, so that's something. And right after this is another DLC mission, so yay for that. I'm gonna try to get through that as quickly as possible.
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Again, I've been trying to... I really just want to get this game done at this point. This game's taking us way too long. And it's set to take us way too long, so it's like...
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
LAPD, I need your car, now.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
Car 11K.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB out clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Alright, let's go. Let's wrap this shit up. And we get the DLC mission, which is lovely. And then, we still have more after that.
Killer, Carlo.
We're about 2/3 of the way through the game.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
Actually, this is
I let
exactly
her
2/3 of
collect.
the way through.
I
actually,
set her
now that I think about
up,
it.
just like she set me up. Just like my manager set
based
me
on the
up.
last playthrough.
Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro. You're covered, pal. Stay down. Give me some goddamn cover.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man.
Hammond 2 when I find him. Find some cover!
There's no auto aim in this game.
I'm wide open here! Stay in cover!
Well, I would if the game let me.
Clear me some space here! Push forward! Stay in cover! Clear, go! Where are you? You limey cocksucker. You're covered, Phelps. Move, I gotcha. You're covered, Phelps.
Where was he going?
Are you trying to get yourself killed? Get in cover! Give me some goddamn cover!
Alright. Oh shit.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it. Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Alright, this mission's done. I didn't give a shit to begin with. Now we have to shit. That was it. I love how, like, someone posted on Reddit, oh, there's Australian Survivor All-Star footage in this promo. It's like, watch it. It's like, it's only like, it's literally like 3-4 seconds. It's like, fuck me. Oh, no.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Not what I wanted to do. Can I jump down? I actually don't know. No? Cool. Well, that was a waste of time.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy. Leave the keys, officer. I need to take this. Can you drive to this one?
There we go.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
Wait, what floor? He said second floor, right? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, here's.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead. Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
No, fuck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly. Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Not sure this means much.
Another day, another dollar.
Fuck, so. Wait, what the fuck? We redid all this, right? Like, what the fuck is it vibrating here for then?
Looks like barbiturates. Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
What is still here that we haven't found? Oh, man.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Okay. Oh. Who the fuck are you?
She was so beautiful and so young. Can you leave me alone now?
Doesn't look like anything. This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog. There's been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start.
Let's check this. No, nothing like that. How's that not everything? Well, never.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Ah, fuck off.
I'm here to try and help
What?
Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Cues.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about. If you were any kind of a detective, you wouldn't be trying to blame all this on Miss Julia.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Oh, no, no.
You cleaned up after parties.
Push the wrong button.
Yes, I did. Sometimes beforehand. She was always so glamorous.
Oh,
She had the most
literally just
beautiful
me accidentally
clothes
pushing the
and
wrong
jewelry.
button. Oh well.
She could be hard, Miss Julie.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
You're hiding something, Mrs. Reynoldson. There's something about Julia's past that you don't want to tell me.
And how do you come to that conclusion, young man? What makes you think I know anything about her past?
No.
You are being very crass, young man. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know you're trying to protect Julia, Mrs. Reynoldson, but it won't help us solve the case. Julia can't be hurt anymore.
Yeah, let's just leave. We have a location.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Out of the car, sir. This is an emergency.
Okay.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
Shit. I can't. This game's such a fucking pain. Where are you? There you
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
You weren't as shocked as someone normally is when told about a murder, ma'am. Is there something about Julia you want to tell me?
You're accusing me of lying? How dare you? What basis do you have for this kind of accusation?
Like, I really have nothing, right?
Julia was incredibly ambitious. So am I. You have to be to run your own business. Julia's problem was she would cut any corner to get ahead. Life isn't like that. I guess she found out the hard way.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Okay.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Accused.
Were Julia and Henry intimate before you started seeing him? Is there something you haven't told us, Miss Swanson?
How would I know whether Henry and Julia were close?
Also nothing.
A woman has her suspicions, Detective. Henry is really honest with me. And whatever happened in the past, I know he really loves me.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Julia was kept by this Henderson character. The apartment, the clothes, the jewelry. Was she a call girl?
How would I know? What evidence is there that says that Julia is a prostitute?
We have nothing, right? No, whatever.
If Julia is hard, it's because of her background. To put it politely, she was quite poor. But a call girl? I think that that's ridiculous, quite frankly.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
I already said that.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine, where are we headed?
Fuck. So you head back. Oh shit.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Alright, I think I'll go one more episode after this, actually. I was thinking of ending it here, but I think I'll go one more now. I'm trying to think, like, what other videos could I do for February? For my other channel. I'm trying to think of videos I have to do in February. I think that, obviously, that takes the priority. But it's like, I don't really feel like there's much in February that's, like, stuff I have to do. I feel like the ones that I have to do are the ones I've already listed, so, I don't know, I mean, to be honest, the LA Noire video, that could be any time. Obviously, I'm playing LA Noire now, so it's like, why not make the video now? Which is when I'm, like, gonna be making videos for February soon, but, it doesn't have to be, like, this video could come out literally at any time. Oh.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Shit. No, I meant to do. There we go.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Okay. Ah, fuck, so that's literally the thing we had to find.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
So that's what we need to continue on the
You
story.
think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
You can drive.
All right, where to?
Sir, get out of the car, please.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
Okay. We'll end when we get there. Was the setup this episode? It was, right? That was the beginning of this episode? Anyway. Oh, upon the... Oh, shit. Alright, next episode we'll go ahead and continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.